Motherfucker, always one thing that goes fucking wrong. Yeah, today is gonna be a special one. Yeah, I know, it's been a while since I've streamed, and I just noticed that, yeah, one of those. If anyone saw the Punk Rock Vapors stream last night, it popped off a bit. Not in drama sense, but with donations for a very, very, very good cause. I have my bundle already set up, and I'm going to add to that tonight. Just bear with. I'm going to let more people join in. I'm hoping at some point, hopefully next week, if he's free, I would like to have Punk Rock on stream with me to go over a bit more of the details about the live stream on the 3rd of July. Yeah, it's gonna be a good one. It's gonna be spicy. In more ways than one. Good. It's basically going to be plugging the hell out, the ever living shit out of this this live stream. It's going towards a very good cause on behalf of a friend of ours, a mutual friend of ours in the community, Neil, who unfortunately has been diagnosed with blood cancer. So all funds are going to be donated to blood cancer charity of Neil's choice, which I will give the details of shortly. But I will, as I said, I will add to this at some stage through the night of what my lot is in the auction and what I'm adding to it. Booyah! How you doing, Dan? Right, I'm gonna go through the chat and see who we have. If you scroll up, the pinned comment at the moment is the link to the Punk Rock Vapors Facebook page, which will also have details of the lots and how to do your blind bid, and other things, hand checks and stuff like that. There is a link there for the crowdfunder for donations. There is also a limited time offer for the Punk Rock Vapor t-shirts. They are going for currently £12 at the moment. I think the cut-off is the end of the month for those. But yeah, going back to the chat, first in is Vapor Bunny. Hello, Vapor Bunny. Then we have the Punk Rock Vapor, Nick Cristiano. How is it over in Florida? Then we have Free Rider Vapor. We also have Booyah, who's just popped in. John the Vaping Joker. Anybody else? Stand up, be counted, say hello. I'm going to be doing a couple of builds tonight. A warning, yeah, and I'm going to be doing the Nightmare 25. Hot. It's been warm here as the 30th of May. Cool, thank you, Bunny. As I said, I'm going to be, well, the community is going to be plugging the absolute shit out of this this stream. I will be taking part in a couple of different ways. I think we're still doing the build off between me and Craig. Also, yeah, Bunny is a legend for that. Plus, we are doing Shy Tot special smoothies. Myself, Craig, and Dougie, KVR. I'm just trying to think. We will have, well, there will be Nick and Nick Green also in participation. Also Sam, the Vaping Bogan. Yeah, lots and lots going on that night. It is a blind auction. You have to email the address that is at the bottom of here. Charity auction BCUK. No, that's the yes, charity auction BCUK at gmail.com. Please correct me if I'm wrong on that one, Craig. That is where you post your blind bids. Some lots have reserves, some don't. On the Facebook page, it will tell you whether you've hit your whether the lot has hit its reserve, or if it hasn't. I know that there is some absolutely gorgeous pieces going up. There is Mickey Love putting in a Shinobi hog. There is Mike, Mike's Max. Yes, you do have to clearly state what lot you are bidding on, and your maximum bid. You will get a confirmation email saying that your bid has been accepted. You're a legend. Yes, definitely free rider. Then it's basically tune in, or if you think that your bid is not high enough, email it again and up your bid. I think that is allowed. If it was me running it, I would definitely say yes, but it's one of those. Let me just bring this. Oh, I can't. Yes, 15 minutes before the show starts on the 3rd of July, the auction will close. that email address will be null and void. And then, well, any emails coming in either 15 minutes before or whilst the email, whilst the show is live, those bids will be null and void. All winners will be announced on the live show. There is going to be a auction. Yes, a very one piece, one of one, which is going to be auctioned live on the show. Details of that will be released when they come into Craig, but for now I think I'm going to do a bit of building. There will also be some more auctions taking place during the show. Yes. I'm going to now flip over to the table cam. It's a new table cam which I'm trying out. Please let me know what you think. Oh, like that. Let's turn that down a little bit. There we go. Move the mic a little bit. Oh, what do you want first? Do you want the lot that I'm going to be putting up, or the first build? Actually, no, bugger it. I'm going to do the first build first. That's going to hide. It is a brand new camera. It's wired, so it's not going to be as build first. Yep. Right. Nightmare 25 or the Ether. That was the original plan. If it's still going to go ahead, Craig just needs to let me know. Yes, cool. So there is going to be the build off. I just need to find my mod, which is there, which has got to go to Uncle Stuart. Yeah, it was a few things that tripped it off. One, I was absolutely rammed. So was Craig. And it didn't happen. So yeah, do the Ether first. Okay. The Ether it is. Let's put a fresh soldier into there. Just bear with me. I haven't tried or anything, so this will be a bit of an unboxing. Hit the record button. Haha, I'm on form tonight. In the box we have the destructions, we have a bag of bits, another bag of bits, we have the tank itself, Shame this doesn't come with an extension, which I must say, the etching on the bottom is absolutely gorgeous. Yes, I do need the glass kit for it, because that is a bit small. Whichever way you look at it, that is a bit small. That's the tank. Then we have the Ultim. And we have the smoked glass. Yes, there's the extension there. Then we have a couple of, also in the box there is a couple of what looks to be drip tips. Can you actually get normal 510 drip tips in there, or is it a proprietary? So far that's looking quite neat, nice and tight, with an O-ring to seal the juice intake. Normal 510, cool. A nice responsive airflow. This is Mr. Scott Wood. How the devil are you? So you've got the tank section there, which the machining is actually really nice. Yeah, nice clicky airflow, a nice little single coiler. I will go for one of these. Hopefully it will take a 2.5 mil, 3 mil. Bugger. Buggity. Your shoulder, you need 2.5 mil. I find 3 mil too big. That's not good. Right, let's wrap that down to 2.5 mil. See what it comes out at. Let's just move some bits out of the way. I'm sorry if it's a bit dark. I've got a new camera. It looked alright earlier, but then as soon as I went live it started to Let me just let's see what that does. Let me just bring the light source up a little bit. There we go. Now I'll fix it. Let's put it on the mod. Yeah, that's fine. This is going to be a bit big. Let's see if I can zoom in any more. That's it for the time being. I'm going to have to change the mount on this. And bring it up. Come on, focus. Focus. As you can see, the build deck. It's been a while. It's been a while since I built one of these. I also have to apologise for no stream last week. I was. Oh, these are. Oh no. This might be a bit big for the posts. They are, bugger. Right. So put that to one side because that's written off. Borrow fused. Oh dear. I'm going to have to do this in MTL. Bring it in so we can see. .5. Roll it over a touch. So then, that's a problem with no autofocus. So it'll sit like that in the deck. Come on, focus. Then we go snippy, 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 snippy. It's been a long time since I've done a 2.5. No, don't want to fire that at 72 watts. Bring that in around 25. People that know me know that I don't actually do matte along. So this is going to be all good fun. We have some sheeps there. We'll pull off a little bit. Get rid of that. That might even be a bit too much. Please feel free to share this out in the groups. That way the extremely good cause gets as much coverage as possible. And we can raise some serious dough for the charity. Actually, it's not too bad. See, Craig? Don't waste all that much. Right, what am I going for? I am going to go for some Camella. Black Rose Camella. Absolutely lovely. Puff this up a little bit. a bit too much cotton on there. Oh shit. Well, I'm gonna risk dry hitting it with this. Because I don't have any 70-30 two hand. But I'm going to hopefully super thin this out. And leave it to be able to wick. I've been all about skunk life. Well, see, I've got Britannia, I've got Off the Rails, I've got this is 70-30 as well, I think. Yeah, I've got Wicked Addiction Vanilla Custard. And it's all 70-30 and above. So I'm going to have to go to the likes of James and say, Jimmy, and go, Mr. Jimmy, I want some of your really nice custard, flavoured juices, but I want it to be right. So there's no juice control. So am I going to risk? Well, I won't actually risk flooding the tank if that. Yeah. But hopefully I've done enough here to try and ensure that I don't get dry hits. I won't be running at 40 watts. Yes, I left the cotton dry in the coils. I'm going to leave that to stand for a minute. And we're going to talk some absolute waffle for a minute. The airflow's quite tight to be. It's only single side airflow. Let's come back up to that for a sec. Let's bring that down to 20. $20 at 0.50. If you can see that, come on, focus. It does say 0.50. Hanky panky. That's actually not bad. And it's bubbling nicely. I just need a little bit more nicotine in it for a 0.50. That's actually a banging little bit of kit. And I've got just a little piece of kit to run it on. Which is the, forgot the name of it. It's a Coolfire Z60. Nice little unit in the hand, great little tank. Bring that back down to 20. That's actually not a bad piece of kit. And you can run that quite happily on a little MTL setup. Let me just clear up the box. That box goes there. That bottle can go back up there in a minute. And right, my lot for the auction is going to be one hoodie, £30 worth of coils of your choice, some battery wraps, and let me just go like this for a second, move that and that, tools, right, it's going to be, I'm going to let people choose right here, right now. And a pair of Venus boxers, don't wear them, unfortunately. We are going to have the choice of one of these three. We have the copper, we have the brass, or we have the stainless. Keen. You can run it in 18650, 2700, or 21700. I'm going to oh, can I put a poll up? Not at the moment, because I'm not in the right settings. You'll buy the stainless, okay, but we'll still have the choice of these three. You'll buy the stainless, right? So Punk Rock Vapor can see what he's buying. Let's put the lid on these. You get the beauty rings, you get different springs, you get I think they go for part of the clutch. Nothing else in the box. So you get the beauty rings for the mod, different springs, a packet of silica gel, a pack of destructions, a wipey cloth, and now the fingerprint magnet. That's the mod. Let me just do it some justice and give it a bit of a rub down. But that is the key. The beauty rings go on there, on that threaded section there. So you'll have an 18/6. That version to go on that. You have one with less of a bevel, and one with no bevel at all. So depending on what size RDA you've got, that will fit that. There's your switch. Constant contact. And your battery sleeve. And there is the key. That one of these will be going into the into my lot. How many have we got? We've got 10 people in. Can one of the admin put a poll up for either the copper, the stainless, or the brass to be added to the lot? Put it back in the protection. Hanky. Otherwise that means I've got to open up another tab, find my stream, there we go, and fair enough. Mr. Birdman in the house. Community moderation. Oh, it's not even letting me create a poll. I'm just looking to see if I can create a poll. Oh no, birdie. That is not good. Pop out chat. No. Send feedback. Moderation. Okay, yeah. Put a 1 for the brass, 2 for the copper and 3 for the stainless steel. That is what is up for. I've got one of each in my hand right here with the keen. One of these will go into a lot for my lot for the auction. 7, 3, 1. I'll let that run for a little minute. Oh, let's get shots of that. Got to thank a very good friend of mine, Gavin, for giving me the topside jewel. He knew I wanted one. 333. Okay, I take it Hanky wants the stainless going in. I know. I can't use stainless. I've got the stainless 1111 and never grab an RDA by the top cap, and where the threads join there, that's where my hand sits. Push the button and I actually get arc burn. From that joint right in there, and it fucking hurts. So yeah, I personally can't use stainless. We've got a couple there for copper, stainless. Oh. 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 Clunky wrist. I get mushroom burn if my oh dear. Oh. I must actually say, I am actually really enjoying this ether. At 20 watts, more copper than anything else. Yeah, I've got mainly brass. I've got about 4 copper mechs and a couple of alley. Oh. But I know it's a bit late for the what did you get at Expo, but I picked up a beautiful piece of kit from Expo. I actually collected it at Expo. I will be putting a 0.4 build in there. This isn't brass. Not even the owner of the company's got one of these. And I love it. The only gold-plated Apex serial number 007, and it's fully gold-plated. Apart from the copper contact, which I'm going to actually get changed out for silver, but even if I can get a light inside the tube, even the threads, they're gold plated, and all the way down there, that's gold plated. It hits like a monster. The threads are still buttery smooth. Apart from the pinnacle, even the inside of the pinnacle is gold plated, and it just hits like an absolute beast. And I won't be using it all that often. That's an Apex Modco Momo Mods custom drip tip. Focus. There we go. That's an Apex Modco custom drip tip made by Momo himself, and they only went out to reps, but that is my fingerprint magnet. Yep. Refocus. I will actually build the pinnacle at some stage. I've not actually vaped on the pinnacle, but that is one of my new shinies. My other shiny is a 21700 hammer guard. It does have a replacement O-ring on the top, which I need to find an OG, and what will sit on there is the Valhalla Smoked Out Edition, which looks absolutely gorgeous, if I do say so myself. And come on, there is another coil in there, but that is one of the coils that I've built for it. It's a 4mm, absolute beast. Look at the deck on that. And yes, they fit. I might put an extra wrap on there yet, but that's, we're not, yeah, nice pod kit that. It's a bit of an animal. The airflow's that big, it can fit two 4mm big beasties in there. I will build this live when I get the courage. My name's not Birdie, I don't pod on that at 00, none of your biz. That's just one of those. And then Gavin sorted me the topside dual carbon. I've put a Asgard on there for now. Running a single coil. Mm-hmm. 0.36, 65 watts, and that's a little flavour banger all day long, and that's been my go-to since EXPO when I get the airflow right. I rate this over the Rage any day of the week. Battery life on it is absolutely banging. I've hit that solid for since yesterday afternoon. Come on. And it's literally 1 bar off. Oh no, tell a lie. I changed that this morning. So I've been running that all day today, and it's literally 1 bar off. And I absolutely love this, but I'm hoping that this will overtake it. This is a second build, and it is the Suicide Mods Nightmare 25. Again, fresh out the box, we have a box of spares, drip tip, squonk pin, and machining suicide mods, absolutely cracking. Smoked out edition, which I think will actually look better on the carbon. Especially with the black, with the dark top cap, and well, dark top half of the top cap, and then the black with the smoked out. That is going to look absolutely gorgeous. In my opinion. And I think we will run this at 0.15 in dual, in squonk mode, and we'll have a gander at that. The coils will fit. Yeah, the smoked out cap, I normally do a single coil in squonk. I'm just having a play at this. I don't actually have any black mechs to hand at the moment. I'm currently in the process of working on the Incubus. It's been sat for a little while and it's not firing for some reason. I've got to take it apart and have a play and see what's wrong with it. Actually, let's double check what pin's in there before I start. And the squonk pin is in there. Next week I'm going to be doing some wire builds, so I do have to bring the mount down, and I'll be running the new camera to see how that actually looks on full tilt whilst Jaff Vapes. How you doing? If you want to put your votes into chat, either 1, 2 or 3. 1 for the copper, 2 for the brass, and 3 for the stainless steel. I'm throwing one of these into my lot for the auction. I think he wants stainless. But going by what we were shown last night on Punk Rock's live stream, there is some very, very, very nice pieces of kit up for grabs. There is going to be 2 purges up for grabs, a stabwood hog. There's going to be a shinobi hog. Aaron from Vapor's Cloud. He's putting up some gorgeous looking bits of kit. No Tibbets, how you doing? I think I'm gonna have to close my back door. Yes. Let's bring that up a bit. As you can see, didn't take much manipulation on that, and I'm going fucking blind with that light. Let me just get rid of that. Oh, that's better. Let's bring that one up a little bit. There we go. Oh. As you can see, come on. That glows absolutely wicked. Oh. Bring that wattage up a touch more. and that is looking absolutely gorgeous. I'm also going to be throwing in some something a little bit nice as well. Sean Lynch, how you doing? For those that have only just joined, we have, well, I have announced what is being put in, well, what else is going to be put in on my lot on the auction the auction for my lot. It is going to be either the brass keen, the copper keen, yep, or the stainless keen. Either put 1, 2 or 3 in chat, and you are voting for what goes in. At the moment it's between the stainless and the copper. And Hanky wants the stainless. 2 and 3. No, that's being greedy, because depending on what gets picked depends on what my second part of my add-on is. This is what I love doing, dual builds, because one piece of wicking does 2 coils, a little bit of fluffing out. Gently tuck that in. Look at that. Perfectly wicked. Again, very little wastage with that method. Yes, it's the Nightmare 25. Sean. And I'm going to be on some Wicked Addiction vanilla custard. Josh, how you doing? No, I'm not. I'm sticking you. I was just about to slap juice on that. When I want to run it in skunk mode. Well, that's all I vape, Sean, is custard liquids. No, I haven't. I was meant to have a word with him the other day at EXPO, but he was either A, busy, or B, I was busy. I think that's going to need turning up. Oh, yep. Oh, fuck's sake. Oh, I'm going to have to sort some lighting out on this. Oh. Yeah, that definitely needs turning up. I haven't done 100 watts in a while, especially on 0.1. I did want to run a mech at EXPO, but I just didn't have time. Yeah, airflow's absolutely brilliant. Be even better if I got the top cap on. Brilliant. Got the top cap on properly. Oh, Neil, you know what you let me. Oh shit, that's gonna end up messy. Melrose Birdman. That I do like. A 0.15, 100 watts. Yeah, it's gonna eat my battery. I'm gonna. Oh, it's gonna end up very sticky. But airflow's absolutely spot on. You saw how easy it was to build. 2-post deck. A 0.15. It will handle that all day long. If you go to the website, www.cccoils.uk, you can take your pick of the coils, mate. The other place to look is in various groups. There is a discount code available. Or put yourself in for my lot on the auction, the blind auction that Craig is running, and you could be in for the chance to win yourself a hoodie, £30 worth of coils, battery wraps, a keen, and an Asgard. Captain Vape pants and knickers on the head. Oh Jesus! Oh, don't give him ideas. That'll be the next thing that'll happen at EXPO. Thank you, Bunny. I'm actually loving this build. I haven't. Thank you, Hanky. I'm actually loving this build. It used to be my go-to on a mech squonk when I had the Furion. I still have the Furion. It's in bits. Thanks to my old blowtorch, I was straightening some wire that I built, put it down, and it hadn't turned off, so it burnt through the Delrin on the side. I've got the Ultum, and I've got the black Delrin. Yeah, and that ended up really messy. And I've got to see Uncle James and see about getting myself a new one, because I miss the Furion. Absolute powerhouse. 21,700 Mexico. Mr. Tim and his herd of no zebras. This isn't going to be the colour. I will dig out either the copper, the brass or the stainless. Let's jump down to that. Let's get rid of that and that. You won't have the purple bag, you will get the bag that it comes in. It'll have the bag of extras, and it will have the RDA and the beauty ring. Look at that bunny, it's purple. It's purple. It's purple. It's lovely purple. Comes in a lovely purple bag. But yes, I will throw in the Keen and the matching Asgard to go with it. Walking with Mick. I hope it's aliens all day. So that is my full my full lot that people can bid on for in the blind auction. It's going between the copper and the stainless. So you want the matching stainless and the Keen. Okie doke. No, it's not the breast cancer, it's the purple. But what I'm going to do is I'm also for my lot, you will have £30 worth of coils. You'll have a Keen mech and the matching Asgard RDA. Battery wraps and maybe a couple of other bits and pieces, as well as the £30 worth of coils. These will be going on the website, as well as the Asgards. We have some really special stuff going up on the website. If you haven't already seen them, that's the brass. The overpowered mech squonk. The full kit. So you'll have the base single, which that is gorgeous. You have the stack section, which again is freaking awesome, and then you have the matching overpowered RDA kit. proper powerhouses, they are £60 on the website. But enough of me shilling the website. There, what can I say? The live stream is going to be an absolute belter. You've got me and Craig both doing the build off live. We will also be doing some smoothies created by Jane from Shy Tots. These smoothies are not for the faint of heart. They have been known to make people gip. And properly gip. There will be the reveals of who's won what. Yeah, you can't say fairer than that. Yeah, hashtag smoothie challenge. It's going to get messy. It's going to get very messy. I couldn't watch Grizz do the smoothie challenge. Just the sound of somebody gipping makes me want to gip, so I'm at a disadvantage. I used to have to turn the volume off. Bath bucket. I'm not going to eat all day, let's put it that way, because it's going to get messy. There may actually be alcohol consumed, quite a bit of alcohol consumed. I wonder if we could get Nick to Mr. Green himself to partake, but that would more than likely be the last charity that. Why didn't somebody tell me I hadn't changed my thing over? Oh yeah. Yes, that is the plan. Start off sober and work my way to it. Yeah, the Misfits all over again. Bath bucket. I'm not going to be drinking before. Quick, put the down camera. Hanky. Are they wrapped for borrows? Well, a bit like. Yeah, come on, focus. Focus. Motherfucker. Play with the new down cam. There you go. 0.35 borrow aliens. In single. Put crotch cam back on. I can do the legs, parallel legs, opposed legs, or opposite legs, whichever way your build deck is orientated for the burrows. So it's just a scroll down. Oh, well, fingers crossed, Tim. Yeah. Currently, I've got them all batched up, so they're currently opposed leg like that, but I can do them opposite or parallel. So it's one of them. One of my kids is being very noisy upstairs. Don't forget, you can grab yourself a Punk Rock Vapor Fuck Cancer t-shirt. They are £12 at the moment. £12. That includes a donation to the charity. The last the closing date for the t-shirts is on the 30th of May. Yes, I know I've got a noisy chair. It's always been like this, and it's a pain in the bum. It squeaks, it moans, it groans. I can't even have a cheeky wank without the house knowing. You know what I mean? Get too furious, and it fucking, yeah, it's one of those. Pinned in the pinned comments is the Facebook group, where more details of what lots are coming in, what's up for grabs, how the auction is being run, updates on the fundraising with donations. I feel like an old man. Can't even have a cheeky wank in peace. I'm buggered. And that was to the nightmare. Where's the nightmare? I am thinking I need a cheeky wee. Looking at the time, it's 25 past. I'm going to take a break for a minute. Just, if you're with headphones, if you're listening through headphones, turn it down for a second. Yep, that's no worries, Josh. I will sort that out. Oh, just bear with me 2 seconds. And we're back. Oh, what we got? Yes. Well, until the event, the crowdfunding website will be running as my banner under the oof, 210. I got up not long after that. Emails. Yes, I've got your order, Josh, and I will get that sorted. Opposed leg. So let me just double check whilst you're here. You want the legs like that? Come on. Come on, focus. So you want the legs like that, do you, Josh? Or do you want them more like that? Ah, you want them opposite leg? Yep, I can do that for you right now. There's a hotspot brush. I will sort that bit, so that's that. They need to be put on opposed. Get you back in focus. Yep. No, opposite directions. Yep, that's cool. I can sort that out for you. It doesn't give me the full thing when I'm logging in on my phone. Yep, that's cool. And yes, you should get an email, get a notification that it's being processed. But yeah, Craig, are you still up and about, or have you gone to bed? Ah, okie dokie. Yeah, no worries. I'm gonna call it quits because I haven't had anything to eat yet this evening. Thank you ever so much for joining. I will at some point be doing after shows, for people to come in and come and join in, but it's one of those. At this moment, I don't have access to Zoom, so it's one of those. Thank you for the 17 people that are watching, the 17 likes. Thank you ever so much. Get this shared out, not necessarily the show, but get the auction shared out. Smash it out there, get as much interest as possible, because there is some absolutely pucker gear going up for grabs. Just off the top of my head, you've got a one of one special item being auctioned off live in the show. That is not to be missed. You've got Mickey Love has donated a my son's a little weirdo. He keeps walking up every now and again and giving me 5 pence. But yeah, smash the live stream out there. Yes, Mickey Love has the Shinobi Hog going up. Mike's Vape Reviews put up 2 purges and a Stabwood Hog. Aaron from Vapors Cloud, he's got some awesome bits of kit. I think there was a Hog 200 going in. I think there was a matching RDA, so it's like the full kit. I may be wrong, I don't have the list to hand. You've got my lot. Jaff Vapes has put a lot in. Pugs and the Saturday Show has put a lot in. Oh, who else was there? Brett from I think Brett from Fugly put something. Oh. No, you give me 5 pence last time. No, go and put it in the box. No, I don't. Put it in the box. I'm live, you little tosspot. I'm gonna throw it at. Go on, bed.
Maybe that.
I'm donating hankies are one of one. Well, at one point they were yes. Northern Union Vape Show has put up well, is adding to the Saturday shows. Brett has put in a Gatub Mech Borrow. There is loads and loads and loads and loads of gear going up, and it's all going to an absolutely worthwhile good cause in support of our very good friend Neil Oxford. I don't know what the amount raised. It's going to be a 9-hour live. If that's what it takes, that's what it takes. I don't know if our little princess Craig can keep up with that. We might have to keep nudging him and saying, wait, come on, wakey wakey. But tonight's builds were the Ether, currently running it in Matalong, 0.7, the Nightmare 25 on the top side squonk. Aha, good. Wicked. So that's something that we can have, so we can keep people updated as and when people are donating. We'll put our heads together. Yes, it is going to be basically a seat of the pants, fly by wire, fucking absolute debaucherous night of GIP, and with the GIP comes some absolutely wonderful bits of kit up for grabs. The live auction, well, Sam the vaping bogan will be in, Nick Graham Green will be in, KVR, myself, Craig, Neil, if he's feeling up to it, we'll pop in and say hello and what have you. But on that note, for now, I am going to go. I will run a poll in the community page to yeah, that's cool. If that's if that's the case, then I'll be in and out of the Zoom all night and in stream as well. It's one of those. Just stick me in the waiting room if needs be. But I'm gonna put the poll up for which keen is going to go in. Run that for a week, and it will be announced next week on the show. And I will show you what I will physically have the stuff there to show you what my lot is. And yes, I am out because I'm hungry. I'm fucking hungry. Thank you for everyone that's watched. Thank you for the 17 likes. And again, get this smashed out. Get as many people as we can in on the live. And hopefully we will raise a lot of money for a very, very worthwhile cause. And on that note, I'm gone. Later.